السلام عليكم التلاميذ، كيف حالكم؟ اليوم يوم الثلاثاء ونحن في الصف العربية. أهلا التلاميذ، أهلا وسهلا في الصف الثالث. هل أنتم مستعدون؟ طيب نبدأ الدرس. طيب, do you remember we did that comprehension in part 2 Arabic MI? Alors, let's try to do the reading again because you have question referred to it. So, follow on page 74 MI book part 2. طيب, يوم السبت تطلب الأم من عثمان أن يذهب إلى الدكان ليشتري بعض الأشياء. يأخذ عثمان النقود والسلة ويخرج إلى الدكان، وهناك يشتري عثمان السكر والملح والزيت والعدس، ثم يدفع النقود للبائع ويعود إلى البيت. I read it again. يوم السبت تطلب الأم من عثمان أن يذهب إلى الدكان ليشتري بعض الأشياء. يأخذ عثمان النقود والسلة ويخرج إلى الدكان، وهناك يشتري عثمان السكر والملح والزيت والعدس، ثم يدفع النقود للبائع ويعود إلى البيت. طيب, do you remember the text? Alors, let's try to do some revision. يوم السبت بمعنى Saturday. طيب, and the verb تطلب, we learn about it. It's the verb to ask. And what we learn again? دكان. ما معنى دكان؟ دكان بمعنى shop. طيب, and the verb يشتري بمعنى to buy. And what we learn again? The verb يأخذ, to take. And نقود. ما معنى نقود؟ money. طيب, and the verb يخرج. ما معنى يخرج؟ to go out. طيب, and يشتري, to buy. And what are the things that we have learned that the boy bought? You remember? السكر بمعنى sugar, الملح salt, الزيت oil, والعدس lentils. And the verb يدفع. ما معنى يدفع؟ يدفع بمعنى to pay. And البائع, the seller. And the verb يعود, to return. طيب, you remember the text. It was a Saturday. The moms asked the boys, Uthman, to go to the shop and buy some things for her. And Uthman has taken the money, the code, and a basket and went to the shop. And there, Uthman bought these things: sugar, salt, oil, and lentils. And then he paid. يدفع النقود البائع. He paid the seller, and he returned pay. Means to the house. طيب. Now let's move to. طيب. On continue le texte maintenant. وفي البيت يلاحظ عثمان أن البائع أعطاه 10 روبيات زائدة. يرجع عثمان بسرعة إلى الدكان ويرد النقود الزائدة إلى البائع. يفرح البائع ويشكر عثمان ويقول له: أنت ولد أمين، بارك الله فيك. I do the reading again. وفي البيت يلاحظ عثمان أن البائع أعطاه 10 روبيات زائدة. يرجع عثمان بسرعة إلى الدكان ويرد النقود الزائدة إلى البائع. يفرح البائع ويشكر عثمان ويقول له: أنت ولد أمين، بارك الله فيك. So, here we have learned that at home, Uthman noticed, يلاحظ the verb to notice, notice that the seller gave him 10 rupees more. Okay? أعطى بمعنى to give, we learn about that. And يرجع عثمان بسرعة. عثمان return quickly. بسرعة بمعنى quickly. يرجع into the verb to return. return quickly to the shop دكان ويرد النقود الزائدة إلى البائع and he returned back the money to the seller. يفرح البائع and we learn about the verb يفرح بمعنى to be happy. The seller was happy. ويشكر غفمان ويقول له and he thanked غفمان and said to him أنت ولد أمين. You are a honest person, boy. بارك الله فيك. qu'Allah te bénit. Blessings of Allah upon you. طيب, so you remember the text. Now you have to do the exercise followed. So now on page 76 you have an exercise to do. Refer to the same text. الدرس السادس lesson 6. أجب عن أسئلة الآتية. Répondez aux questions suivantes. Answer the following question. Alors let's do it together. ماذا تطلب الأم من الغفمان؟ ماذا تطلب الأم من الغفمان؟ ماذا بمعنى what. We are going to see those words after that for the question after that. ماذا بمعنى what. تطلب, we learn it's the verb to ask. Qu'est-ce que la maman a demandé? من غفمان, from غفمان. Alors what she asks. Okay, the answer is already done half for you. You have to look half of it in the text. تطلب الأم من غفمان. La maman a demandé à غفمان. Then you try to see in the text what was the answer. Okay, maman a demandé à غفمان de faire quoi? De partir à la boutique. أن تذهب إلى الدكان. ليشتري بعض الأشياء. Okay, you can write, you will see in the text the answer. Number 2 now. لماذا يذهب غفمان إلى الدكان؟ لماذا بمعنى why. Why غفمان est parti à la boutique. Alors, يذهب غفمان إلى الدكان. غفمان est parti à la boutique pour acheter des choses. ليشتري بعض الأشياء. To buy some things for her moms. طيب, you have all the answer in the text. Let's try next question now. Now follow question number 3. كم روبية زائدة وجد غفمان؟ كم روبية زائدة وجد غفمان؟ كم بمعنى combien, how much rupees, okay, en plus, combien de roupies en plus? وجد غفمان, غفمان a vu. Alors وجد غفمان, vous vous rappelez, c'était 10. طيب, c'était 10 roupies. وجد غفمان 10 روبيات زائدة. Il a vu 10 roupies en plus. Number 4 now. كيف يرجع غفمان إلى الدكان؟ كيف يرجع غفمان إلى الدكان؟ Comment غفمان est retourné à la boutique? كيف بمعنى how. Ok, comment il est retourné à la boutique? Alors la réponse, يرجع غفمان إلى الدكان. غفمان est retourné à la boutique. Comment? It was بسرعة, quickly. Ok, بسرعة, quickly, only one word. يرجع غفمان إلى الدكان بسرعة, quickly. طيب, number 5. لماذا يشكر البائع غفمان؟ لماذا يشكر البائع غفمان؟ لماذا بمعنى why. Pourquoi? Le marchand, البائع بمعنى the seller. يشكر is the verb to thank. Pourquoi le marchand a remercié غفمان? Why he thanked غفمان? Alors la réponse, يشكر البائع غفمان لأنه, parce qu'il était, ok, parce qu'il était ولد أمين. He was a honest boy. يشكر البائع غفمان لأنه ولد أمين. At the end of the text, it is said that he is ولد أمين. غفمان is a ولد أمين, a honest boy. طيب التلاميذ, you have to do that exercise in your book. Refer to your text. Now follow أدوات الاستفهام, the Arabic question words that we have seen in the exercise before for the text comprehension. Alors, these أدوات استفهام we have seen ما, for question ما بمعنى what. Okay, ما what. Recite ما what. And also like we can say ما اسمك, ما اسمك, what's your name. Okay, ما. Maintenant ماذا also بمعنى what. Regarde dans le carré bleu, you can see ماذا what also. Alors here the example can be ماذا تفعل, what are you doing. Okay, ماذا تفعلين. Okay, what are you doing. ماذا بمعنى what, but the ما we use with a noun and ماذا we use with a verb. Okay, alors recite ما what. Again, ما what and ماذا what. ماذا also what. The second noun on your left side, you have the word كيف. كيف بمعنى how. كيف is how. Like I used to say كيف حالك, كيف حالك, how are you. Okay, كيف حالك for a boy, كيف حالك for a girl. كيف بمعنى how. And we can say, and down you have the word كم. كم بمعنى how much or how many. Okay, كم, how much, how many. Like in the question, the exercise before, we have seen كم روبية أعطي النقود الباقية. Okay, كم روبية, combien de roupies le marchand a donné les Rothman. Okay, كم بمعنى how many or how much. Let's do the recitation. كيف, how. Again, كيف, how. Again, كيف, how. But كم, how many or how much. كم, how many, how much. طيب, down now you have the word لماذا. This is also a word for the question Arabic. Alors لماذا بمعنى why. Repeat, لماذا why. Repeat, لماذا why. Alors, comme de la question, on a eu لماذا يشكر البائع غثمان. لماذا يشكر البائع غثمان. Pourquoi le بائع, le marchand, a remercié Rothman. So, لماذا بمعنى why. Pourquoi. Okay, these words أدوات الاستفهام, the Arabic question words, you have to know their meaning. Okay, طيب. Now, follow in your book page 77, à la page 77. الدرس السادس, toujours on est lesson 6. Alors, an exercise to do in the feminine. هاتي مؤنث الكلمات الآتية. هاتي مؤنث الكلمات الآتية. Give the feminine of these following words. Alors, مؤنث, the word green color, is feminine. Repeat, مؤنث, feminine. Again, مؤنث, feminine. So you have to give all these words in the feminine form. Alors, let's do it together orally. Aminun. We learned Aminun in the text. It was honest person, okay? It's for a boy. And for a girl, we will say for the feminine, it will be Aminatun. Alors, how a word can be feminine, surtout si c'est adjectives, we add simply a tamal buta at the end. Okay? So you have to add a tamal buta at the end of Amin. And don't forget to remove the dhammatan, okay? Alors, Aminun become Aminatun. Again, Aminun, Aminatun for feminine. But the noun will stay on the line. Don't forget. Now, Abun. The feminine of Abun. Here, can we add a tamabuta? No. Abun is an exception of words. So, Abun is father. It will become mother. Here, it will be Ummun. Okay? Abun, Ummun, mother. Then, the third one, Kafirun. Here also is an adjective. Here you will simply add a tamal buta at the end and remove a dhammatan always. Kafirun, many, become kafiratun. Okay? Kafirun, kafiratun. Here the tamal buta will be separate. Okay? Can't attach with ra. But for aminun, the tamal buta attached with a noun. Next, number 4, ba'irun. Ba'irun is the seller, okay, men seller. Now, how to say lady seller? Just adding a tamal buta. Okay, ba'ir become ba'iratun. Varin stay on the line and add a tamal buta attached to it. Ba'ir, ba'iratun. Remove a dhammatan. The last one, the first column, you have zaridun. زائد بمعنى more. Alors it becomes feminine, just adding التاء مربوطة, which will be separate, can't attach with دال. زائد become زائدة. طيب. Let's follow now the second column. أخ. أخ بمعنى brother. طيب. Alors brother, can we add التاء مربوطة here? No. Alors أخ become أخت, sister. A big تاء will add after خ. أخ أخت, the خ will attach with the تاء. أخ brother, أخت sister. Next, جد grandfather. جد grandfather become جدة. جد جدة. Okay, just adding التاء مربوطة, but it will not attach with a دال. Next you have جميل. Again, جميل بمعنى beautiful. This one is an adjective. So add التاء مربوطة attached to the lamb. جميل جميلة beautiful. Next you have قريب. قريب بمعنى near, près. Alors it's a preposition, sorry. قريب will become قريبة. Just add التاء مربوطة, which will be attached with the ba. قريب قريبة. طيب, and the last one, beware. Here we have an explanation after that for the colors. So Azarok is the color of blue. So for the colors in Arabic, it's different. We have a pattern of doing it. We are going to learn just after that. Alors Azarok here will become Zarqa'u. The alif, we have to remove it from the beginning. We begin with the za, and it takes a fatha. The ra will take a sukun, zar. The kaf at the end will add with an alif. And then the hamza, which is small on the alif, will go down on the line as a big hamza. Alors Azarok will become Zarqa'u. Encore Azarok, Zarqa'u. Let's do the recitation again, then we'll move to the grammar of colors feminine. Aminun, aminatun, honest. Aminun, aminatun. Abun, abun, father, mother. Kafirun, kafiratun, many. Kafirun, kafiratun, many. Ba'iya, ba'iratun. Ba'iya, a male seller. Ba'iratun, a lady seller. Za'idun, za'idatun, more. Za'idun, za'idatun, more. Second column. Akhun, brother. Ukhtun, sister. Akhun, brother. Ukhtun, sister. Then Jaddun, grandfather. Jaddatun, grandmother. Jaddun, grandfather. Jaddatun, grandmother. Jamilun, jamilatun, beautiful. Jamilun, jamilatun, beautiful. Qaribun, qaribatun, near. Qaribun, qaribatun, near. Azraq, zarqa'u, blue. Azraq, zarqa'u, blue. طيب. Follow the grammar now of Arabic colors. Let's learn Arabic colors for the masculine and the feminine, because we have seen in the exercise before the word azraq. Okay, so the feminine we have to write zarqa'u. Let's see these colors now for the masculine and feminine. Alors, begin with your right side. Ahmar, red, and the feminine become hamra'u. We say Ahmar, hamra'u. Again, Ahmar, red, hamra'u. Down, Azraq, zarqa'u. Again, Azraq, zarqa'u. Azraq, zarqa'u. And for the yellow color, Asfar, yellow, safra'u for feminine. Asfar, safra'u. Asfar, safra'u. And the second column you have white. Abyad, white. Baydwa'u. Abyad, the feminine become Baydwa'u. Abyad, Baydwa'u. And for the color black, Aswad become Sawda'u. Aswad, Sawda'u. Aswad, Sawda'u. and the color green. أقدر قدراء أقدر قدراء أقدر قدراء. So what you have noticed that the alif, we have to remove it from the beginning to make it feminine and then add it at the end. And remove the thumb marbuta which is on the alif and put it down just opposite after the alif, like a big hamza. Okay? Alors all the pattern for the feminine colors become like that. Okay? طيب. Here, follow معنى الكلمات, meaning of these words, because you have an exercise to fill with these words. Alors, معنى الكلمات, meaning of these words, you have, on your right side, we begin, aminun. Aminun, we learned in the text, it was honest. The meaning of aminun means honest. And the second one, yatlubu. Yatlubu is the verb to ask. Yatlubu بمعنى to ask, demander. The third one in the middle, you have bardwa. Bardwa بمعنى some. You remember in the text, the boy has gone to the shop to buy some things. Alors, il y avait le mot bardwa. Bardwa بمعنى some. And then you have yulahidu. Yulahidu بمعنى to notice is the verb to notice. Yulahidu بمعنى to notice. We learn in the text also the verb yulahidu, que le garçon a remarqué qu'il y avait 10 roupies en plus. Yulahidu, to notice. And the last word is bisuratin. We learn bisuratin, bimarna, quickly. Again, bisuratin, quickly. Let's do the recitation again. Aminun honest, yatlubu to ask, bardwa some, yulahizu to notice, bisuratin quickly. Now that you have learned these words, you will be able to fill the exercise after that. Follow page 77, à la page 77, exercise 8. املأ كل فراغ بكلمة مناسبة مما يأتي. Alors, you have to fill all these words given, okay? Voilà les mots qu'on a appris juste avant ça. Alors, these words you have to fill in these blank space, okay? Alors, we have seen aminun, ma معنى aminun, remember? honest. And yatlubu, the second one. Yatlubu, to ask, tayyib. And bardwa, some, tayyib. We learn bardwa, some. And we learn also yulahizu, bimarna, to know. To notice, and the last one, bisuratin, quickly. So, let's do it together. The first one, blank, al-ibnu an-nukud min walidihi. Alors, al-ibnu, c'est le fils. An-nukud, c'est money, min walidihi. Qu'est-ce que le garçon will do avec l'argent et le papa? Alors, it's a verb which is missing there. Yatlubu, demander. Le garçon va demander de l'argent de son papa. Alors, the second, you have to fill here. Yatlubu al-ibnu an-nukud min walidihi. The son asks money from his father. Number 2 now. You cut it in the bracket top. Now you have tashtari al-ummu al-khudwar. La maman a acheté les légumes. Tashtari bimarna to buy. Wa, et puis il y a un fawaqi at the end. Alors la maman a acheté des légumes et what you will put? Tayyib. The third one, bardwa, okay, which is in the middle. Alors la maman a acheté quelques légumes, les légumes et quelques fruits. Bardwa al-fawaqi. Tashtari al-ummu al-khudwar wa bardwa al-fawaqi and some fruits. Tayyib, cut it on top. Number 3 blank, Muallimu Anna Ahmed Hazinun. Muallimu, the teacher, que Ahmed Hazinun. Hazinun bimarna sad. Tayyib. Alors, you have to put a verb. Yulahizu. Tayyib, the fourth one. Alors, Yulahizu al-Muallimu Anna Ahmed Hazinun. Le prof a remarqué que Ahmed est triste. Ok? But teacher notice that Ahmed is sad. Number 4. يجزي الأرنب. يجري الأرنب. يجري جرى يجري بمعنى to run. Alors le lapin, أرنب بمعنى rabbit. Le lapin est en train de courir comment? The last one, بسرعة. يجري الأرنب بسرعة quickly. Number 5. البائع رجل أمين. Voilà, le premier va entrer dedans. البائع رجل أمين. Le marchand, il est un monsieur honnête. Okay? طيب التلاميذ. Hope you will do my work and write those vocabularies also that you have learned in your copybook. Assalamu alaikum. مع السلامة.